And we've already missed a goal somehow. Tyler Hathrell, you beauty. The Ravens are on the board already versus the Turtles. This is the most frantic introduction I've ever had to do in my life. Hello and welcome back to the Toronto Floorball League. As the Ravens lead 1-0 after playing approximately 3 seconds of floorball. Going to get that score updated. There we go. My name's Colin Doyle. Welcome back to the Toronto Floorball League. Turtles playing their second game of the day. Just lost 5-2 to the Flames, 4-2 with an empty netter in there. And now the Ravens going to start to get to work. Jeff hands it off. Ravens keep possession there. Balaban with a good interception. And the Turtles gain possession in the corner. Held back out. That one lost. Yoram able to collect this one, chips it up out into the corner. Kuehl, that one's popped up off the sideboard, and the Ravens will hold. Russ will collect as this one goes up the boards. Andrew off the side of the netting. Balaban will collect it there. Kyprios between his legs tries to find DJ Liu in the middle, but cannot. As this one goes down, Captain Owen Kuehl will hold for the Ravens. Ravens have not yet played today. Turtles the only team with a doubleheader. And so their legs might be a little bit spent at this point, but a bench of 9, not too bad. Ravens also have 9. Ivan Dmitriev gets that one back to Jeff Lynn, excuse me. Sam now on the wing, gets it back. Russ intercepts Dmitriev there as well. DJ dumps it deep, and the Ravens will collect. Ravens captain Nick Rupar with the ball. He was a member of the sweeping crew last time. Woo, Flack flies in. Starting a dogfight in the crease. This one chipped up. Hathrell, the goal scorer for the Ravens, chips it up. Chipped off just behind the net. Sam is there. He holds. Works it around. Tried to find Chris Sprang across, but didn't. This shot is blocked. And Tom Flack will run for that one, Turtles captain, but Rupar falls over. And that is a 2-minute penalty.
Can I get a clarification on it? If I'm like this, is it okay? Because I got up like this before I had it. It's okay. No. Okay, so this is what.
So the ruling there is that in floorball you cannot.
I'll be honest, I failed to know because it was a valid question, but once he gave the answer, on the whistle, please, guys. On the whistle, please.
The ruling there is that you can't have more than 3 things touching the ground at any one time. The stick counts as one. That's a great play. Good block from Russ. And so when Nick hit the ball, he had the stick on the ground, his hand, and both his legs for a combined 4 points. That is an automatic 2 minutes.
I'm sorry, it's a hard one, but it's one of those ones where
Shot, that one blocked by Owen and out. Turtles with the early power play to try and equalize. Held in the corner, Flack gets it back out to Clapham. Chaos in front, but Hathrell comes out with it, and the Ravens have a break the other way. Hathrell stops, shoots from a distance, and we know he can snipe that from that spot.
12-15, he's out. 12-15.
Just misses, and 12-15, yells ref Wes Tennyson. The field mic, I got another headset hanging over the banister in front of me here. And hopefully that will pick up some field audios. That one goes just wide. Good shot from Harry Huang. Killed in the corner. Lots of fighting there. A little shove from Balaban, and that's free hit for you can't do that. Russ with the floater will waste some time off the clock. About 40 seconds left on that penalty. Behind the net, off the side of the net, Balaban has to run with it. Flack finds Harry Huang on the far side. He holds, loses it for a moment. Back to Balaban, shot. Flack gets it in the middle. Chaos in front as this one comes back to Clapham. He almost falls over, it looks like, as Sam is strong on that play. And the penalty will be over in a mere 5 seconds, so it looks like the Ravens have killed this one off. Rupar out of the box and right on the ball. Balaban will hold, and we'll see if the Turtles' pressure post-penalty can get them back in this game, as that is the second one they've had now today. The Flames took one in the previous game that they were unable to score on. That also, for those listening, is a statistic I did not think to add to our stat sheet. If you're in the TFL, the WhatsApp group has a stat sheet that I'm keeping track of all the stats of this year. And I will also be adding penalty and penalty kill and power play percentages at some point. Huang misses just wide. Nick Rupar will hold, and the Ravens walk it up. Kewell holds back to Jeff across, blocked by Kyprios in the middle. Dmitriev tries to hold Andrew, shots. Oh, excuse me. Scores as I'm losing my voice as the Turtles allow another goal and unfortunately are losing this game. That must have been so great on your ears. I apologize, viewer. Into the corner, Kyprios. This one's chipped up and nearly into the commentary box. It's only happened once before where I've been nearly hit with a ball, and that does not happen on this occasion, thank goodness. Pumala looking for a lane, but the defender's so far back. This one out in the middle. Jeff with a great chip. And the Ravens come back the other way. Shot low off of Clapham. Lynn almost goes for his second. Very close. Andrew with a great play. He'll hold, gets it back to Owen. Owen's shot goes up and over. Jeff had 2 goals last week for the Ravens, I believe. Double check that on the stat sheet. But was a factor nonetheless. He had at least one. Dmitriev in front. Kewell from about 3 feet out sends it over the bar. Unfortunate there. Jeff Lynn had a goal and 2 assists. Intercepted by Dmitriev as Clapham will settle it down in the corner. He looks again for a play, gets it up to Yoram Rustam with a beautiful play to settle that one down. He just running around. Intercepted by Yoram. Nick is there, gets it by 3. Chris Sprang chips it across to Ainadinov, who goes for the shot and snipes it from distance. 3-0 Ravens. Great shot there from Rustam. Ainadinov. You could see he wanted one real bad. Tyler Hathroll in the corner. Holds. Across. Rupar. Into the corner. Sam McPhail. Balaban ends up running around the net. Gets by Sprang as well. Kyprios on this near side. Holds. Looks for a dump in the corner. That'll deflect off of Rupar's stick and not get by. McPhail loses it. DJ can't get a handle on it. Sends it back, but Kyprios in the middle of the field gets it. Balaban for the Turtles. Holds in the corner, waits behind the net. Kyprios chips it out in front, and that will be intercepted by Hathroll, who will go for a run all the way down. Great save by Jeff. Third time, that one goes wide. And Chris Sprang misses wide on his opportunity. And the Turtles will resume play from their own end. Clapham hits this one in. Tom Flack hits it to fellow Turtles captain Tyler Balaban. Flack from the corner. Chipped up across to Balaban. Andrew Lynn tries to get some good defense as Jay makes a great save in net. This one across. Andrew has Owen behind him. If support is needed, he sends it back. Owen almost loses it, but is able to keep it for now. Sends it deep into the corner for Dmitriev. Back out in front, Lynn. Back to Ainadinov. Kuhl shot, save by Jeff. And this one's chipped behind the net. I think you can tell that some of the players on this Turtles team starting to wear out a little bit. Lynn holds, shot, great block in front by Flack as this one goes off him. Huang loses the ball in front. Dmitriev can't get on it. Clapham chips it out. And Tom Flack. Shot low. Ainadinov able to get it out into the corner at least. Kuhl behind him too. Lynn, and this one will be held into the corner. Jeff Lynn gets by. Good shot. 3 points last week. And the Turtles run it down. Tom Flack with the shot low, wide. Good shot. Almost sniped that from distance on him. Stick lift from Dmitriev. You can't do that. And Balaban will be the recipient of a free hit here at the midfield line. 3-0. 5:40 to play. Huang looks for some options up the middle. It's intercepted by Hathroll. Hathroll gets by. Chip scores. Tyler Hathroll from one end to the other. He's just doing Tyler things. And Rupar saying, spread the points around, man, as Tyler Hathroll has 2 unassisted goals today. Flack trying to put on his best Hathroll impression there. A great save by Jay. Hathroll in behind the net. Chips it up, intercepted by Kyprios. Yoram, chipped it up over the boards. He wanted to ring it around, but that'll give the Ravens back possession here with 4:30 left to go. And we'll see if they can get a 5th here before the end of the first half. McPhail in the corner, chips it up, intercepted by Kyprios. DJ Liu with it. Aggressive play, but Rupar able to get there, stopped in front. Kyprios chips off the boards. Good play to stay with it. Zach Kyprios going through 3. Woo, and Sprang goes a sliding down into the corner. And some crazy rubber marks there at the feet of Nick Rupar. So we got some crazy marks there. The clock has stopped at 3:47. While we get this cleaned up, we'll take a short intermission. Ravens up 4-0. We'll see if they can hold going into halftime. Hello and welcome back to extended second half action. The call on the floor, because of the mark and how long it was going to take to clean, is that they took a halftime with 3:40 something remaining. And instead of playing an 18-minute second half, they will be playing a 21-minute second half as a compromise. And so the Ravens did take that 4-0 lead into halftime, although big addition as he just showed up for the Turtles for this second half. Matthew Svoboda, one of the more formidable forwards, also I believe a past member of the Team Canada U17 program. And now the Turtles have him on the floor with Tom Flack and Tyler Balaban. That sounds like a pretty deadly addition if you ask me. We'll see if the Turtles can get off the ground here. A 4-0 lead that the Ravens got a hold. Owen Keel finds Rustam. Cross back to Kuehl. Hathroll tries to find Sprang on the far side, as Svoboda will hold behind the net. Chipped up, Kyprios. The back pass intercepted by Russ. Russ and Tyler there. Tyler for the hat trick, misses wide. Ooh, and oh, Balaban, or Flack, I think, in the corner. Oh, no. Twists his ankle, going for the ball. Oh, I have had bad moments like that before. Hopefully he is all right, not putting full weight on that ankle. Balaban here in the corner finds Kyprios. Ball squeezes out to the far side. Clapham settles it, gets it to Svoboda in the corner. Tries to go through the legs of Andrew Lynn. That isn't going to work, and Clapham stops him right there. That one goes out of bounds and will be Ravens ball off the tip in. 19 minutes to play here in the second half. Jeff Lynn stopped by Clapham. That goes right out of bounds, and that will be Ravens ball on the hit-in. Russ at the point. Shot blocked by DJ, I think. Svoboda now runs it up the middle. Shot wide behind the net. Kyprios is there. Collects, tries to get the wraparound. Goes off the back of Jay's leg. Kuehl now behind the net. Lynn holds. Looks for some options upfield. This one chipped all the way up for Kuehl. Kuehl back out in front. Dmitriev shot. It goes in. And Jeff looks defeated, unfortunately, there. And Ivan Dmitriev gives the Ravens their fifth. At right what would have been the end of the first half. It took them less than 3 minutes to get that goal. There was just over 3 remaining in the first half when we had cut it short. And so, as it happens, with 18 minutes left to go in the second, they get a goal, and the Ravens score the first goal of the second half. And in spirit, take a 5-0 lead into the second half of this game. Across, good pass. Kuehl shot, save. Jeff with the tip. Beautiful. And Jeff Lynn gets the Ravens a 6th. The Ravens with a crazy showing here. 17:15 to go. Are we about to witness the greatest comeback in TFL history? Who knows? There's McPhail in the corner with Yoram. This one chipped back out to the point. It'll be Flack, who's back on the floor. Not looking injured now. Just a little bit of a stinger on the ankle, I think, as he fell over. This one chipped all the way down for Kevin Wang in the corner, although he loses it to Russ. Back to Hathroll. Inadinov back to Hathroll. Good passing play. Hathroll can't quite get it back. Clapham settles it. Shot. That one goes wide. Picked up by Jay. Cleared into the corner. Chipped up. Hathroll is there. Back one-handed pass from Tyler Hathroll. Russ, like, how did you do that? I'm wondering the same thing. A wonderful one-handed back behind the pass. Oh my goodness. I don't have words anymore. Hathroll having one of the all-time games in the TFL. 3 points already on the night. Looking for a hat trick. At least 3 points, if not more. Might have an assist, another assist out there too. Flack trying to get the Turtles off the ground. Dumps it off for Matthew. Sends it up. Balaban has it deep. Flack goes for a run. Able to get there. Behind him, backhand, wide. And Kevin Wang can't quite get there. Kevin, shot across. Svoboda will cool it down. Behind the net. Flack can't get the pass through. Sam McPhail. Svoboda. Shot ends up hitting Nick in the face. Good shot from Flack. Good save by Jay. Interception from Flack. Jay panicking a little bit, still able to keep it out as Hathroll will find Chris Sprang on the far side. Go for a change as a bunch of the Ravens come on. I'm not sure how that ended up working out. As this one comes, Tyler stops it up, goes around, center, Flack, shot, great save from Jay. That one bounces up and over the far boards. Really good play there. Wang off to Balaban. Clapham is there at the point. That pass from Balaban just off the mark by a little bit. Back into the center for Flack, intercepted by Andrew Lynn. He's going to try and find some space in the wing. Can't do it. Svoboda on him hard. Svoboda picks it up. Back to Flack. Flack runs around. Goes behind the net, finds some sanctuary there. Wang, shot, great save from Jay. Good shot from Wang too. It won't go in. Balaban back out into the middle. Svoboda carries that one. That 50-50 is lost. Russ goes off for a change. Nick Rupar coming on now. And the Turtles still looking for their first goal, but they've had a lot of pressure in the last few minutes. And we'll look to convert on it. Svoboda in across, a beautiful pass. A good intercept by Dmitriev there as Rupar on the wing in a 2-on-1. Nick Rupar shoots it high, wide, and the Ravens can't get their 8th. Turtles, excuse me, from the corner. Will work it out. Balaban stops. Clapham from distance, chipped by Svoboda. I don't know how you tip that on target from about 4 feet wide. Very, very good play. Dmitriev able to chip it down into the corner. Clapham going to beat Jeff Lynn there. Send it across. Balaban with a ton of space to work with. Up the near boards. Svoboda is there across. Kevin Wang not quite in the right position. That shot gets on target, but Jay makes the easy save. Jeff Lynn loses it to Clapham, but the Lynn's working with it there. Andrew now very strong on that play. He's got a lot of pace, can work it around. Back to Rupar. Svoboda hard on the defender. But Rupar finds a way out. In the middle to Lynn. It won't go. Back behind the net is Tyler Balaban. Balaban across up the near side to Svoboda. Looking to get by Kuehl, chips it across. Kevin not providing enough support on that wing, unfortunately. DJ Liu comes back on in the center position. Back across, it will be Jeff. Given space, shot. It goes in. Wow. Snipe from Jeff as that one will find top shelf. 8-0 Ravens. $11 minutes left. Harry loses it cleanly to Hathroll from distance, a laser beam. Hathroll. It'll be Turtles ball in the corner. That'll be Flack with the tap into Kyrgios. Intercepted, chipped up across. Russ with it now. Tries to work his way through. Liu can't settle it down. Sprang gets it, and it'll be settled by King. Kyrgios finds Lin. Sprang. Backhand pass. Hathroll. Another backhand pass. Almost finding Russ for a miraculous play again. That one chips up over the boards. It will be Turtles ball, I believe. That one off of Hathroll. Or no, it'll be off of the... no, it was off Hathroll. I did see that correctly. I was hoping I did, and I was correct. Tom Flack chipped all the way down, finds Pumala deep here. Held across, Liu holds, panics a little bit with the ball there. Tom Flack finds Yoram Pumala there, and he fires mere inches wide. A great shot. As that one ends up just wide of the net. Rusam. Yoram behind him. Intercepted by Yoram. Liu up, intercepted by Kuehl. That a great interception on a 2-on-1. Flack playing defense. Makes that interception look seamless and easy. Flack up the middle. Gets by. Flack around. Wow. Crazy stick work from Tom Flack. Had me in awe the whole time. Dances. Tom Tango Flack gets in, and the Turtles find their first goal. Little salsa to the left, tango to the right. Spinorama backhand shenanigans, and that one ends up in the back of the net. A beautiful play from Tom to keep it away from the defense. Nobody on the Ravens aggressive enough to strip him of the ball. Svoboda plays hard. Kyrgios in the middle. Can't get the shot off. A good place from Svoboda to keep that possession up. Liu sends it into the corner. Andrew Lin in the corner, off to Kuehl. Across, Jeff settles it. Chip back to Rupar. Rupar in the wing, intercepted by Clapham. Chipped up into the corner, has some support across the middle. That pass intercepted by the goaltender there, Jay. As Ivan goes for the shot, Dmitriev can't get it to go though. Intercepted by Andrew, settles it, and Rupar and the Ravens will look to bring it up. Lin finds Jeff in the corner. Oh, that pass off the boards does not find his target. Balaban tries to go up the boards, loses it. Kevin tries to stay with it. The shuttle pass across. Dmitriev low. Can't get it to go. Clapham chips it up to Svoboda on the wing. That the freshest set of legs on the floor. Across. Kyrgios can't get it either. Center, that pass will not find anybody, and the Ravens have a 2-on-2. Lynn and Lynn. Jeff can't leave him that open, but he goes high and wide after a slight mishandle. And with 6:20 remaining, 8-1. The Ravens looking very good this season. Jeff been a huge impact player. Hathroll having one of the best games in TFL history. Balaban. Across. Oh, Svoboda almost got that tap in. He was waiting in a beautiful spot there. Svoboda behind the net. Flack chip. That one goes wide. And Rupar will hit this one in for the Ravens. Down into the corner. Jeff putting on the Jets. Stops up, looking for an opening. He has got nobody here. Has to go back to the point for Sprang. Back to Anadinov. Up to Lynn. That one chipped out. Sprang up the boards. Andrew. Spinorama across. Jeff is there. Chips it back in front. Ivan almost gets the shot to go. It goes just over the net. Black going for a line change. Couple players in the middle. This one will just end up back at the point for Hathroll. Sends it into the corner for Russ. Russ behind the net. At least Svoboda loses it. Behind the net to Clapham. Sends it up the boards. Strong play. Flack intercepts, though. He's got Balaban on that far wing. Intercepted by Hathroll. Svoboda is there to keep it in. Up to Balaban. Across to Hathroll. And Kevin will keep it in. Chips it into the corner. Flack. Back out to the point. Chip by Russ, and he'll have a breakaway on Jeff. Oh, Russ loses it. He went for the forehand, backhand Forsberg as Clapham. Good save by Jeff on that free shot out in front. Kevin not looking for the pass, tries to get the shot through, good block. Balaban tries to chip it through, Flack there, one-handed, and Hathroll will come out with it for the Ravens. Runs all the way down. Hathroll tries to go through his legs. That hits Jeff in the face, I think. Russ, back to the point, Kuehl. Russ behind the net. Behind. Chipped out, and King off the boards. Svoboda here in front. Up to Flack, chip, that a good save by Jay. Rupar tries to chip it out. Svoboda in the corner. Behind the net, looking to get something going here. Tries to hit Kevin in the middle. Clapham can't get the shot off. Russ will hold for the Ravens. He makes a run for it. In the middle, Hathroll off to Kuehl. Kuehl, Hathroll. Shot saved by Jeff, chipped up over the net. Russ keeps it in bounds. Hathroll in the corner. Chipped up, that over half. And the two captains playing defense here. Rupar. Balaban intercepts it, though. Balaban. Spinorama, backhand, something. Shot saved by Jay. Scrambling in front, but a beautiful bit of work as this one is chipped up and out. Hathrow intercepts. He's still looking for that hat trick. Hathrow can't quite get it to the point. Balaban with a strong stick to get it by. Chip back. Flack holds. Sends it across. Svoboda. Shot save. Yet again, great play as this one's in the corner. Kewell. Stopped Balaban. He's got Clapham deep. Hands it off. Clapham out in front. Kyrgios goes high. Good opportunity for the two newest players on the Turtles to get their first points of the season. A lot of players on the Turtles new this season. Svoboda in the middle. Lost in his legs, but it didn't cross the line. And with 30 seconds to go, the Ravens will claim a massive win here, 8-1. As Kyrgios gets it in the corner, back out in front, intercepted by Andrew. He will hold. Sprang chips it up to Rupar. And the Ravens take an 8-1 win. Big game for them. Lots of confidence instilled in this team. And the Turtles fall to 0-3 in their inaugural season. We'll see if they can pick up the pace come next week, but ran out of steam in that second game, unfortunately. Coming up next, you got the Sharks versus the Lions, I believe, if I remember correctly, Season 4 finals matchup, or the Season 3 finals matchup, maybe Season 3 finals matchup. So this duo of teams goes way back, and we'll see who comes out on top. An important standings game. Claps for both teams. And we will see you in the next game.